Start with your list of 100 names. Remember, don't prejudge. Here's a good frame of reference. A, people who you know and would like to work with. That's one of the gifts of our industry, to pick and choose your dream team. It's definitely a benefit. B, people who would be great at our business. Remember, I told you to make a list. Identify the characteristics and qualities of the perfect business partner. And C, people who don't need our business but want it. There are many successful business people, men and women, who are financially comfortable and would absolutely love the opportunity to have their own home-based business. Whether it's a stay-at-home mom who has the good fortune to be supported by a spouse, or a man or woman who's currently in a successful career but has an entrepreneurial spirit and would love the opportunity to have a home-based business for the tax benefits, the residual income, and the retirement. The list is endless when you think about the people who would benefit from a network marketing business. It's important to remember that until you point out the benefits and how Arbonne can fit into someone's life, they'll never think about it as an option. Who else can you sponsor? Your clients. For those of you who have built a successful retail business with Arbonne, don't miss the opportunity to introduce Arbonne's business to your clients. They're already in love with our products, and again, until you point out the benefits of Arbonne's phenomenal business, they don't know it's an option. Perhaps it will be a fit for them, perhaps not. But it's not your job to decide if it's a fit for them. You present the information, and then they can decide. I'll remind you that we're in the sorting business, not the convincing business. If you have to convince someone to join Arbonne, you'll probably have to convince them to stay in Arbonne. Well, the next group are bump intos. Wherever you go, anyone you meet is a potential future national vice president. All you have to do is smile and say, "You'd be fabulous at my business. Have you heard of Arbonne?" It may be a fit for you or it may not, but it would be a shame for you to miss the opportunity to take a look. Do you have half an hour to meet me for a cup of coffee? I have a brief presentation that explains all about my business. A business, by the way, that allows me to wake up in the morning when I'm finished sleeping. Another group are referrals. A great opportunity when it comes to sponsoring. Referrals from friends, clients, even people who you presented the business to and they said no. Ask them for referrals too. If you don't ask, you don't get. Let's talk about the sponsoring packet, also called the curiosity packet. If you're doing the results approach, you'll probably give the sponsoring packet to someone after you've done your one-on-one presentation. If you're doing a group presentation, a business launch, or a class, have your sponsoring packets prepared in advance to give to your prospects before your next meeting with them. And if your goal is to sponsor someone long distance, you can send them a sponsoring packet, and after they've reviewed it, you can direct them to the Arbonne Opportunity Flash presentation. By the way, a little tip is to watch the Opportunity Flash presentation simultaneously with your prospect. It's definitely worth a long-distance call for you to be on the phone at your computer watching the Opportunity Flash presentation while your prospect is watching it too. This assures that they will watch it, and when it's over, it's a perfect time for questions and answers. This is your priority, not your prospects. The reason you want to watch the Flash presentation simultaneously with your prospect is the same reason we tell you that if you want to be sure your guest shows up at a meeting, they need to be in your passenger seat.